Growing up, my sister was my best friend. We told each other everything. At least, that's what I thought. When I was 17, I found out my parents had been saving money for my college since I was born. It wasn't a fortune, but it was enough to help me avoid student loans. I was grateful. I worked hard in school and got accepted into my dream college. Everything seemed perfect. Then, 1 month before graduation, my parents sat me down. My mom was crying. My dad couldn't even look at me. That's when they told me the money was gone. Every dollar. I thought they were joking. They weren't. A year earlier, my older sister had gotten into serious debt. Credit cards, personal loans, missed payments. She was drowning financially. Instead of telling me, my parents emptied my college fund to help her. I couldn't believe it. The money they had spent 18 years saving for me was gone. Just like that. The worst part? Nobody told me. Not my parents, not my sister. I found out only weeks before I was supposed to leave for college. I was furious. For the first time in my life, I stopped speaking to all of them. I moved out after graduation, took out loans, worked 2 jobs, and spent years carrying that anger. Then one day, nearly 6 years later, I got a call from my dad. My sister had been in an accident. Thankfully, she survived. But while recovering, she asked to see me. I almost didn't go. Part of me still blamed her for everything. But eventually, I showed up. The moment I walked into her hospital room, she started crying. Then she handed me an envelope. Inside was a check. I stared at it. It was for every dollar that had been taken from my college fund, plus interest. I looked at her in shock. She told me she'd spent years secretly paying it back, working extra shifts, taking side jobs, saving every spare dollar she could. Then she said something I'll never forget. I never wanted the money. Mom and Dad made that choice. But I let you hate me for it because I thought I deserved it. For the first time in years, I saw how much guilt she'd been carrying. And suddenly, all the anger I'd held onto felt heavy. We both started crying, not because the money mattered anymore, but because we'd lost 6 years as brother and sister, 6 years we could never get back. That day, I deposited the check. Then I used part of it to take my sister out to dinner, because some debts are financial and some are family. Only one of them is worth more than money.